Well, guys, here we are on top, looking at the valley. We've been up into the pines, and above us are those big red cliffs that are above town. Kind of steep coming up here and rocky or whatever, but it's no problem for the beta. Anyway, to pick up my story again for just a moment, my daughter, her name is Meadow, she heard about all of the people losing their money in the IRAs, investments, and about the tax man is missing in action. He may be out of the country, who knows. But anyway, she was quite alarmed. She called my wife, Ellen. She says, well, Dad didn't lose any money, did he? And Ellen laughed. She went, ha ha ha, are you kidding? She says, he don't have no money. Which is basically true. I've never had any money, to invest or anything like that, but I've always had plenty to eat, plenty to feed the family, and in my occupation with the farm, it's like some years will be real lean, and then you'll have seems like after a few of them, you'll have a pretty good year that kind of helps you even out a little bit. And anyway, I basically have no complaints, and I'm actually glad that I don't have more than I have, because as you get older, mark my words, when you get my age, you'll find out that the most valuable commodity in your life is time, and the more possessions you have, it takes time to manage and take care of those possessions. And I am seriously thinking of just starting to downsize, more efficient, lean machine. I'll be I actually turned 65 in December, but I'll probably never be able to retire, because I'll probably never want to. But anyway, this is very steep, very loose. Let's see if we can get going down here. That's the problem I had the other day. I was practicing the coming down the hills on with the weight of the bike and the way it's set up. If you lug too slow, it seems like your tire will just start to skid. So anyway, like I said, I've never been down there. I know it's steeper than heck, but probably won't want to go back up. We'll probably see if we can make it down and end up swinging around to town, and then go back up the canyon to catch that other. Let's see, catch the truck there. Yeah, I don't really know. Which trail I'm supposed to be on. Here we go. Just gonna try to sit back as far as I can. I've got it in gear, but I've got the clutch in, and the Beta actually has a very stiff clutch springs, so it has a little drag on it, even a slight drag. even with the clutch in. So, let's see. My stand up should be better. Yeah, if I was on the old WR with the recluse hand clutch, I could just creep on down there, couldn't I? I'm in eco mode. Oh man, I'm really hanging back with my weight. There we go. That looks like a pretty good fence there, forest fence. Also, a lot of times I'll get off and kick this with my get off on the left side and then kick it with my right foot, because my left knee kind of has an attitude. One time I injured it loading cattle up the loading chute. Had my foot over the side there and got caught. And some cattle, they drug me up the side of the chute. And anyway, it's never been the same since. So it's, when I close my knee all the way, just a little bit of discomfort there. Now that seemed to work a little bit better. I come off that hill in second rather than first. I think first is so low that when you slow way down, then it kills. But I don't know for sure. We're still just feeling out this bike, and but the more that I fill it out, the more that I like it. Oh boy. Holy shit. Steep one. Ruts. We made it. Take that one in a second. You know, I think we could make it back up here if we wanted to. If it, wasn't any wetter. Yeah, I know right where we are now. Yeah, I just never been down here for. I was actually been down this way once. Back in 1971, in a 1971 Blazer with the top off. we kept sliding into that fence. Then it was at night, so I won't go into any more detail on that deal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's working all right. Yeah, I'm getting used to them little downhills. Yeah, I know exactly where I am now. We're just coming down into what they call the old pinery. And pioneers used to, they'd come up this way and cut logs. Now they have like a recreational area here for the Boy Scouts. Little lodge there, fire pit, camping areas, restrooms. So, well, we're gonna head back to town, find us a way to get around up the other way, because I'm afraid, you know, I could go back up that way, but I'm afraid that rain's gonna come in through the clouds are dropping, so that's my excuse. I'm going to head around this way to town and around and up, ziggity zag, jiggity jog, and end up at the truck there. So, my YouTube friends, what have we learned today? You've heard the saying that if it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So this one's right down the same line. If it seems too good to be true, it may be too good to be true. So I hope all of my friends, I hope you're always stay safe with your hard-earned money that you've worked all of your life to save. I hope that you don't look for any get-rich schemes, because actually I don't believe there are any. Some of the multi-level marketing, they call it, which is nothing more than a pyramid scheme. You know, the guy gets in there just right and gets on top, he does all right for a while. Then on the other hand, I'm sure you've also heard easy come, easy go. Now, I think anybody that receives very much without having a little sweat equity in there, it don't really mean that much to them. It's easy come, easy go. So anyway, we're going to have rain coming. We're going to have snow by next Tuesday. By Wednesday, the temperature's supposed to plummet into the 20s. There's a deer. And the winter's going to be upon us. I'm hoping to get one more warm little, if I could just get a few warm days. I got one more big project ride I want to do on the little beta here. So until then, Dr. Dual Sport out.